Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vishal, and we have the another project as a part of our internship at AI NEAI firm. It is about the statistical analysis and hypothesis testing. The project is all about the increasing the year-on-year revenue for from the game purchase by increasing the retention rate of gamers. So we have this game, which is a mobile game, which is a cookie cat, and it's a popular game which look like this. See, this is a game where we have to analyze that where the players are playing and how it's playing. Like we need to analyze the how at which what level and how the players are playing so that we can increase their retention rate. So this is how the business problem look like, where we have we the CEO hypothesis that the moving from first gate to 30 from from first gate from level 30 to level 40, it's increased the retention rate of the players. So we will use by doing the A/B testing, and this is how the data sets look like. So we have the user ID, which is unique number for each player, versions, this gamer version at gate 40 and gate 30. So game of round, that is, it is nothing but a number of games round played by a player during the first 14 days after install, like first 14 days. Within the first 14 days, how many games are one player is playing. And this is retention rate like after 1 day, and retention is like after 7 days. So we are analyzing the how the players are playing till the 14 days, first 14 days after installing the game. So we will analyze the project now. So this is how our notebook where we have analyzed the project. We have imported the NumPy package, so NumPy package, pandas for data frame, Seaborn and Matplotlib for the visualization. And we are reading the CSV file and see the how this is the different columns for the data, sorry, our data. So here we need to understand the sum of game downs, which is only the numerical column. This user ID is unique column, so we not realize this. This is a unique identifier for the each players. So this is a game round. Here we see the mean and median. See this difference. So we can say that there is an outlier within the data. So, and this number is this 49,854. So means there is all amount this number of game a user have played 14 days. I think this is maybe a wrong entry, or can be very less chance to play. Only a pro gamer can play, like pro gamers. So I don't think so it's quite possible, but at wild dream you can think it can be possible also. So I'm doing the dist plot here. We can see that only till 30 or 50 the player are playing, level 40 playing, huge number of players playing, and this 50,000 is nothing but coming to 50,000 is like outlier. See here we can see the exact point of outlier. So we are taking the index of the outlier and we are dropping the outlier. So we have understood this. See, this is the data where we need to understand. Means after the removing the outlier, we have this data of the game rounds, and it's looking quite normal here. See here also. So we have plotted our outlier. Now we understand total number of players. Sorry, total number of games played. 18.6% of the both version is in after 7 days. Like, so yeah, after 7 days, player are not playing much. So what is the reason behind that? We'll understand later. So we will understand here, say the how we are the game downs after each version. So we have total. This means like this is average of the games are playing after the seed. After if we see here, the game are quite similar, like in both the kits, in both the versions. So we can say that the players are not have means players are having the quite good. Means both the games are quite good. Like players have having a good number of understanding, so they can go up to this. And if we understand here, see this mean of where the means after 7 days is playing, and after 7 days, and the gate number 14 is this, like almost 165 games are playing each day. So this is a quite good number for us, but let us understand that how the this data is going, means how the players are behaving after till 14 first 14 days, and do we really need to increase the gate from 30 to 40. So if we see here, we will understand now. See, we are doing the data test of normality. Either our data is normally distributed or not. So our p-value is 0. So our data is not normally distributed. And if we come to here, the homogeneity test, we use the levelnet test, levelnet test, and it shows us that yes, there is a no variance among the both the in our data. So we come to the two sample test, and the result of the two sample test, we have used the another factor here also greater, but we couldn't get the much better, means better result. So we can say that the CO hypothesis which are there to increase the gate of from 30 to 40, it will increase the retention of the player. I don't think so it's gonna work for us, but means our statistical test is showing that yeah, okay, it's not gonna work for us. So it's totally rejected the null hypothesis because our p-value is lesser than our degree of freedom. So here we have, so this is how we have interrupted. So and they our analysis gonna back by this plot also. See, after 7 days, after 1 day, after 7 days, get 30, get 40. Almost you could find the similar kind of result within both the versions. So I don't think so. Increasing our game levels or increasing will gonna affect it. But only one thing it's affecting this game is player interest and how they are coping, or how they are behaving with the different levels. So this is how I have understood this data and I have analyzed. So yeah, thank you.